forgot how I sat on this couch, to be honest. It's been so damn long.
You didn't sit on this couch the whole time I was gone?
No, I missed you.
Okay.
Yeah, I missed you the whole time you were gone, so I refused to sit on it.
Fair enough.
I didn't sleep on our bed either.
Oh.
I slept in another's bed. Yeah.
Out of loyalty.
Out of loyalty to us. I couldn't do it in our bed. I had to sleep some. I was gonna do a bit, but I'm like too lazy to do it now.
Yeah.
Or I don't want. Maybe you can stand up and leave, and I'll just cut all this out. Maybe I'll just edit you gone. Maybe I'll chat GPT generative AI.
Yeah.
Kind of get you out of here for a second. But I was gonna go. Okay, so the episode starts, and I'm like alone on the couch.
Okay.
And I'm like,
great.
They're not great yet. Hold on. Chill. It's gonna get great. I go, hey guys, fuck. So yeah, they didn't let Billy back into the country because this is so stupid. Yeah, apparently when we got married and they said, do you take Billy to be lawfully blah blah blah, and I replied with I yabba dabba do. That wasn't like legally binding. So yeah, turns out we weren't fucking married for a year. And she's just been what's it called when you just don't go back?
Accumulating illegal time.
No, they have a term, like you just go we just run away.
AWOL.
Not AWOL. No. AWOL. You go AWOL.
I went AWOL.
I don't know. Who cares? Welcome. I'm unlocking my phone now. I'm gonna remember how to do this. Did you change my password?
What the fuck?
Did you change my password? Welcome back to the show, everyone. Whoa, you almost got me. I
didn't expect you to lurch forward.
Yeah, what if we accidentally punched each other on the show? We have to like censor it right there.
At the exact same time. The rest of the episode is us just both.
Billy almost hit me. You all saw it.
The rest of the podcast is just both of us unconscious on the couch.
For an hour. Yeah. we wake up at the end of it.
We wake up after an hour and 8 minutes.
That's actually a cool, like, that's an art piece right there.
Very Abramovic. Yeah.
Billy's back from England.
Billy's back from Britain.
Yeah. And you've been back for a bit. We just haven't been podcasting.
Yeah.
When's the last time we podcasted?
Before I left. It was like a month ago.
About a month?
That can't be true.
It has to be more than a month at this point.
It has to be slightly more than a month.
Let's check.
Yeah.
I
think it was right at the beginning of May, and it's now like a week into June.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I pulled up my phone and then I saw what we're going to be doing this episode instead of like answering questions. So I just want to do that instead as we talk. But you're back from the UK. We have a podcast again. We're nice and close.
We had a little month-long break. It's so funny that like before we left, like the last episode we did, I was like, well, there's not going to be a podcast for a month, and you were like, well, I might do so.
I'll do something.
I'll probably be doing, my solo podcast, and maybe I'll upload something on this channel, and maybe I'll have guests.
I'll have guests. It's the perfect time to have guests.
Maybe I'll go viral. Maybe I'll go on tour.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll start selling out stadiums doing solo podcasts. Anyway,
Once you left, I was like, I don't fucking want a podcast at all with myself or with other people.
No.
But I was super, 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 super busy.
Yeah.
I was super, super,
you were
super
recording
busy.
stuff that wasn't podcast. Yeah.
I was recording stuff that wasn't podcast. Yeah. I was recording stuff that wasn't like solely my stuff either.
Yeah.
But gosh, we finished Jonna's EP. Love how I'm announcing that, but yeah, Jonna's EP's done.
Soft launch.
Yeah, soft launch of the old Roommates EP.
Yeah, is
done being recorded, like done, being recorded and mixed, and all those boring car tests and all that is done.
Yeah.
And then actual launch here.
Actual launch?
Yeah, I want to talk about it real bad. I've been like working hard on
God.
it. I've like slipped and fell into a music project.
Yeah.
Our friend Danny, our friend Danny Jordan.
Danny Jordan.
Yeah. Is an adorable songwriter and dear friend that comes over like multiple times a week at this point with their partner. They're just the cutest engaged couple.
We should have them on the podcast.
We need to have Danny and Tyler on the podcast like sometime soon.
Yeah.
All four of us just on this couch.
Oh, yeah.
Who knows what'll happen? There's a camera in the room. Who knows what'll happen? I don't know what'll happen. Feel my palm.
Just two very, very cute,
sweaty,
committed couples. To get everyone on a couch. What'll happen?
Danny and I have been working on some music together.
Yeah.
And so we'd really love for you guys to not even like check it. Like there's not anything out yet.
There's nothing for you to check out yet.
We got some recordings done. We're working on some more recordings right now. Danny is a school teacher. Teaches it's not kindergarten. I always TK.
Don't ask me what that stands for, because I don't know.
I don't know either.
Tiny kindergarten.
Yeah. What does TK stand for?
I don't know.
Anyway, teaches little kids.
Little babies.
Is an adorable person and an adorable songwriter. And I was just like recording her music, and then I was like, I think your voice would be really good in like a full band thing. And she was like, can you do full band in this room? And I'm like, no, totally, I can. I have these like songs that I've done here. Listen to this. And she was, I would love to do that. And I was like, let's just take this song that you're working on now. Let's add to it. And then I started adding to it, and I started adding my voice to it. And I was like, well, what if the guitars went like this? And it went like crazy.
It went like crazy.
Yeah. And since then we've been like, all right. Well, it wasn't like that. I was like, I will help you. And Danny's like, we're in a band now.
You were like, I will produce your full band music.
Yeah, won't do that.
Danny has a solo project called Danny Jordan, Dani Jordan. Like how I'm like, you can't spell Danny, but you can probably spell Jordan.
Yeah. You got half of it.
Yeah, Danny Jordan. It's mostly kind of acoustic songs, really, really sweet, and also heartbreaking. There's a song about a dog in space. Oh my god, don't get me started. But it sounds very different to the full band stuff that she wanted to do, and you were like, okay, I'll help you like produce the full band stuff. I'll donate some instrumentals. Okay, maybe a backing vocal.
I'll yell at the end of the song. Yeah, of course I'll do that. And the entire time we're having phone calls about it, or just hanging out and playing video games and stuff, she's just like, what's our band name? And I was like, I can't be in a band.
We're not in a band.
Yeah, I can't be in a band. But here I am. What can I say other than she won?
She just kept on every time you were in the phone call, just being like, it's so crazy that we're in a band. Well, and you were like, we're not in a band. And you're like, isn't it crazy though?
that was cute, but I don't want to give Danny too much power there, because what actually happened was that I started like actually caring about the recordings a lot. Yeah. And when we would like hop on the phone, I'd just be like, look, I think that under your solo name, these things have such a different sound that I would do something like this, and I would do and she was like welcoming my input a little too much, and I was just like, well, okay, but I would look if I were to do, then I would do it like this, and then I would blah blah, and then the next thing I know, we're just like posing and taking band photos together that you're taking, and I'm just like, fuck. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
So the project is called Concerned Friend.
Concerned Friend.
And go follow it on Instagram to see when we drop some music. I think the handle is just _Concerned Friend.
Yeah.
But I'm going to link it to the bottom of wherever you're listening to this, wherever in the description.
Photo that I took.
Yes.
There will be more photos, but
we took so many photos that day, and a lot of them are really cool. So I can't wait to start to post those of us actually just like posing like we're in a fucking band.
Yes.
It kicks ass. It's cool. And I've been wanting to like get better at like producing full band stuff, even if it like sounds like shit and it just sounds fucking awesome. It just sounds so cool. So I've been really, really working on that. And I hope we can just like teach each other about songwriting cool full band stuff.
It's very exciting and
really,
very,
really
very
cool,
cute.
Really fun, really neat.
Yes. So that's what you were busy doing.
The first work, I was recording Jana's stuff. Now I'm recording Danny's stuff. I'm still finishing up my ambient music album, which is like just about done, but I'm like changing it very last minute. I'm just like, what if it was different? And then I add a bunch of stuff to it.
Yeah,
basically, so I've been liking that.
Basically, the whole time I was gone, you were just music mode.
Yeah, every single time you would call, I just be like, hey, yeah, I got some more people. We're gonna do some things today, and then we're gonna. Oh my God, Thor and Ale are at the door. Hey, and then I did that a whole lot, and it was good, and it was fun, and it was cool, and I'm still super busy, and now we're podcasting again. Yes. So that has been good. Follow Concerned Friend. The first like recording that we've like done that's all done is actually just one of Danny's like songs, and I was like, what if we made it full band? And it kicks so much ass. I can't wait for people to hear it. It's to the end where we're both just going nuts. I just cannot wait for people to hear it. So hopefully you'll get to start hearing that soon. Danny and Tyler are coming over like tomorrow, and I'm sure we're gonna get some stuff done. So yay, Concerned Friend. It's gonna be so much fun.
Woo! I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. I'm
excited because I don't have to do any work for it. I just get sneak peeks at the music.
Yeah, listen to this instrumental. And you're like, oh, it goes hard. It's cool.
Yeah.
But I want to pick up the pace on like my other project. I hope this I was doing a lot of other like stuff. Like Johnny had like a court date while you were gone, and we had to like we had to get ready for all that stuff, because Johnny, my brother, before he crashed and almost died and was in the hospital and stuff, before we almost lost his ass.
That makes it sound like he was in a crash.
Damn it. Before he I meant like crash and burn,
Yeah.
Before we almost lost Johnny.
Yeah.
A year ago at this point. Yeah, he's doing like great. Like when I say like, oh, he had a court date, like nothing happened. Things happened a long time ago.
Yeah.
And now he's just like, I gotta confront it all.
I got to sort out my past mistakes.
Yeah, so he's got a lawyer. He almost went to jail, and we were working real hard, but he did not go to jail. And everything is good. And I've been a little bit less busy now, and I've been using the time to make some fucking music.
Yes,
that's fun. You went to England.
I went to England.
How was that?
I went to Ireland.
You went to Ireland.
Different country.
It technically is.
Little known fact to Americans, it's a different country.
Totally different. Like, yeah, you have to take a plane to get to the other thing.
Yeah. Huh. I mean, lots of countries. That's not the definition of a country.
For sure.
Just checking, you know that.
Got it.
Okay. Yeah.
After I said that, I was like Hawaii, Alaska, and I was like, I hope we just roll past it. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to London, I went to Yorkshire, I went to Ireland. I went all over the gaff. I was away for a bit over 3 weeks. And I was like, yeah, 3 weeks is a good amount of time, that's a good stretch. But what I wasn't considering is that actually I didn't have 1 3-week long holiday. I had 3 1-week long holidays. Because I landed in London, I was there for a week. I went up to Yorkshire, I was there. And then I went back down to London, and then I got a plane to Ireland.
It's a lot.
And then from Ireland, I came back here.
Your 3 weeks gone, I think for the both of us, felt like it was just so like, oh, you're going to be gone for 3 weeks.
Just a whirlwind.
Yeah, and we did like talk on the phone, and toward the end of it, I was like, I miss you. This is because I what the fuck, get back, I miss you, But so much was just like happening all of the time that it really did feel like it was just bloop. It was just so quick. And
well, when I used to go like back and forward, like when I lived in England and I would come visit you here, I would be like 2 weeks is the absolute fucking minimum that I would do. I think that's the shortest time I ever came here for. I did 3 weeks, maybe twice, but usually I like to do at least a month because like it just takes so fucking long to get there and it is exhausting and it's expensive. So I'm like, you might as well make the most of it. But I had some obligations to do when I got back here and I just wanted to fucking squeeze it in when I could. So I was like, 3 weeks, that'll be fine. It was so fucking packed.
Would you have rather just like 6 weeks or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Apart from I would miss you. But yeah.
We got that. We got that marriage connection. things really started clicking after we got married.
But then again, like it feels like kind of nostalgic to miss you, because I was used to not seeing you for months at a time. To miss you
from another continent.
Yeah.
It did feel kind of like.
Yeah, we didn't see each other for like a year and a half, so like 6 weeks wouldn't be very bad.
No,
it feels kind of like, oh, like old times.
Yeah,
like when we weren't allowed to see each other.
I love that you got to like see your family and stuff. That was cool. No, that was neat.
It was very, very cool. Yeah. Got to see my English family. Got to see my not related to me but friends that feel like my family. Got to see my Irish family. Lots of good stuff. Yeah.
Was anyone like, how's Mitch?
No. Shit. Actually, yeah, no, not a single person.
I was like hitting up the family group chat a lot.
The family WhatsApp.
Yeah, the family WhatsApp group chat.
Yeah.
And like my messages aren't sending anymore. every time I think
that's like a bug. Yeah.
Really, because I tried to hit up your mom about it on Instagram, in like a DM, and
she said, "Who's this?"
Yeah, she told me to go fuck myself. Yeah. She told me to go fuck myself.
That's that classic Irish humor. Yeah. You wouldn't get it. I
said it back. Good. Because I figured you'd say that. Good. Yeah.
The right move.
And now my messages aren't sending anymore. So figure that out, Instagram. Yeah, it's cool that you got to go see your fam.
Yeah. I was mostly seeing people. I was taking in some nature. I was taking just a horrendous amount of photographs for different personal projects that I'm working on, none of which are at a stage that would be interesting to talk about yet, because they're still kind of embryonic.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like, big things coming, I'm cooking something up. You know,
I took some early screenshots. I'm going to put them here.
No.
Your work pre-editing.
I would kill you.
Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
To put unedited things on my work.
There's one here. Oops, the color grading we did on the episode kind of leached its way onto the screenshot PNG that I took of this raw photo you haven't edited yet.
Great, thanks.
Yeah, cool. What if it was beautiful? What if it was gorgeous?
Then I'd feel even worse.
Before this episode goes up, you have to like, I don't know if you noticed, but when you left, we had like one more episode, and then you got on a plane.
Yeah,
and then everything broke.
I remember. Yeah,
everything fucking broke, and I didn't have like the podcast. I feel like I touch the mic a lot when we record. We didn't have anything, and I didn't have the color grading, and
you lost our podcast presets.
I didn't lose it. It fucked off.
Okay, they got lost.
Yeah, they got completely obliterated when I updated it, trying to like fix the computer. And the all by myself, I was like, who needs Billy? I can color grade this. And I was like, pretty close. I think that's awesome. And then I think it looks fine on my phone, on my phone.
Yeah.
But on my iPhone. But God, when I saw it on our TV in the bedroom, I almost fucking passed out. I was like, everything's red. Why is everything red? And then I looked at what I did, and I basically just added red.
Sorry to the 5 people who watch our podcast on YouTube on a TV specifically.
Yeah. I was like, that sucks.
Mitch made it red.
I need you to just like fix everything and make it look good. Also, we have this light now. I hope it, does everything look good? I hope everything looks good.
I think so.
I want everything to look good.
Yeah. I don't want to get into like the semantics of editing things, but I'm so tempted to, but I won't. But I actually think it's a good idea. It's a good thing that our presets got lost, because now we can
start from scratch,
fresh, and do it properly.
Yeah, I want to be like, I want it warmer.
Beautiful.
I want it cozy. I want it darker.
Yeah.
I want it broody.
If Mitch ever asks for anything color graded, then it's that. He wants it warm, dark, cozy.
I want it warm, dark, cozy, desaturated.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, make it warmer, desaturate it.
I want warmer than this, no, warmer than that.
Warm, boiling hot.
Yeah. Red. Make it red.
Make it red, and then I turn off the red. And usually
I'm there to be like, okay, don't make it all the way red.
Well, you would, again, like, not to get into the boring things about editing and stuff, but I don't understand that. Much like EQ, the best thing to do is sometimes like to take away and not add a bunch.
Yes.
And just to make small tweaks. But instead, I'm just like, no, I don't need to do all that other stuff as long as I just make this totally red. Yeah.
That will fix it all.
And then on my particular display, it looks completely okay.
Yeah.
Another cool thing about this room, we're not answering questions this episode, by the way.
No, so I think we said that.
Yeah, but I don't think I've gotten comfy about it yet, to be honest.
Yeah.
Ooh, I showed a little bit of side.
Oh, you have your podcast socks on.
My pickle socks?
I bought these for Mitch to wear on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
It has a pickle and it says, "I'm kind of a big dill."
Yeah, for the
pretty funny
pickle socks. I feel like this is just blocking my face, so I'm gonna not be here for very long. But who gives a shit?
Do you want to tell people your joke about your socks?
Yeah, I always make a joke that the socks say, like, instead of saying "I'm kind of a big dill," and it's like a pickle giving a little side hit moment. I'm kind of a big dill. I always make the same joke that he says, "I've got kind of a big dick," and I think it's like super funny. Just like, he's just being a little silly about
it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, what was I gonna say? In this room. Sorry, we have like nothing to talk about this episode, but I don't care. So in this room, I have these two new reference speakers that I think
you're going to talk about the speakers that people can't see.
I'll have you know, I'm starting a video I took about it right now.
What?
Yeah, I posted it in the Discord. It's playing right now, and people get to see a little behind the scenes sneak peek of this fucking podcast room. So we're doing this. It's probably zooming into the speakers right now. I'm just going to let it run out. Okay. But I got these 1970s, like straight up out of the 1970s. I've had them for like a decade. Mm-hmm. I got them from an ex's mom.
Oh.
She was having a garage sale. Mm-hmm. It was Jamila's mom was having a garage sale. And I was like, whoa, what are these? And they're these speakers you're seeing on the video right now. And she was like, I said, what are those? And she let me have them because she thought it was so funny. And she was like, oh, no, they're yours if you want them, sweetie. And I was like, woohoo. And I carried them into my garage. And they sat there dormant for fucking ever. And then it was only until a few years, like it was while you were gone and we couldn't see each other, that I got bored and set them up in our bedroom.
Yeah.
And I was like, how do passive speakers work? Because I don't know. Mm-hmm. And so I got an amp and I started like playing stuff through them, and I was like, holy shit, they sound so good. And then the other day I was bored and was like, oh, I want these passive speakers in this fucking room because it's going to look so beautiful. And as you can see in the video, it does look really beautiful. Yeah, it kicks ass. It's really beautiful. So now this room looks fucking insane with them. Whoa. I seriously love how they look, and mixing music on them is really, really cool too, because the idea of reference monitors...
Okay. I like how I was like traveling Europe for weeks and you're like, okay, anyway, I have a speaker, and it's like, you have 6 speakers.
I now have 6. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, I have 6.
Oh, wait. You had to count?
Yeah. 6 damn speakers. Yeah. We got the Yamahas, we got the Adams, and we got the Pioneers, the old reference speakers from the 1970s.
Yes.
Sorry, did you want to talk about like the pigeon you saw in the UK or some shit?
No, I guess not. It's fine.
No, go say. How was the field in Ireland?
It was beautiful.
Put a picture of it then if it's so beautiful.
No, shut up. You're so annoying.
Put a picture of it if it's so beautiful. I have a thing. I thought it'd be fun.
Yeah.
And it turns out it wouldn't be.
So I was wrong. And forgive me for that.
Ugh. Am I back? How's my hair?
Good.
It needs to be cut so bad.
You refuse.
But I'm so lazy and I don't want to cut it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it'd be fun to just Google differences between America and British culture or something, mm-hmm. you know? Yeah. And then just like read that on the show, which we've been talking an hour and a half. Can you believe that? I wanted to just run through this HuffPost article called 96 Differences Between American and British Culture.
Yeah.
That I've not even like proofread. I pulled it up right before and I was like, I'm just gonna put my trust into HuffPost.
I'm gonna put my trust and my identity and my brand on the line.
I want to see if you agree, if there's anything to talk about here.
Yeah.
So this episode will be called 96. Just steal the title. It'll just be called Differences Between American and British Culture.
Okay.
Ex HuffPost collab brand deal.
Brand deal. Ad.
Thank you, HuffPost.
At HuffPost.
Thank you at HuffPost.
Yeah.
For the
hashtag
opportunity of a lifetime. Yeah. For the whole title. The whole title is that. 96 differences between American and British culture.
Yeah.
Drinking alcohol profusely is encouraged at most work events, and the rejoicing together the next day with a unanimous hangover. That was just the tag of the article.
What is it?
It was just, hi, my name is... do not care.
Just get to the differences.
Do not care. Oh, but they're gay.
Oh, happy Pride, everyone.
And it's June. Maybe I should read this. Hi, my name is Whitney K. Bacon. And I'm an American.
K for Kevin.
Whitney, Kevin, Bacon. And I am
Please welcome to the stage, everyone.
Yeah, our first guest today, Kevin Bacon. Whitney K. Bacon. Sorry. Did I tag Kevin Bacon in this? I'm an American who has been living in England for nearly 4.5 years with my beautiful wife, Megan. And I absolutely love living in the UK, and it feels like a second home to me. Over the years, I have observed and naturally taken note of the differences between American and British culture. Here are some of which I've listed below. Are you ready? Because here's where it starts, all 90 some odd of them.
So there are 96, but that's only some of them?
Yes.
It's funny that you'd go, here are just some of them, but not make it an even 100. Like, because some of
them
assumes there was more than 96.
If there were more, why stop at 96?
Why not make it a round number?
I feel like, Mrs. Kevin, you've hit a wall that you don't want to admit you've hit.
There are only 96 differences. This is all of them.
Also, this article is from 1994. No, it's 2016. God, it might as well be. It's fucking from forever ago.
Yeah. Give me some differences.
I'm going. Okay?
Oh, sorry.
I'm looking. Okay. The first one.
Yeah.
The British are judged on which supermarket they shop at the hierarchy, and the hierarchy often goes like this.
Wait. Waitrose is at the top.
Wow. Yes.
Yes.
Wow. What's next? It says Waitrose / M&S.
Marks and Sparks, yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, Marks and Spencer's, yeah.
Okay, so that's one.
Yeah.
That's how and then next one, the hierarchy is what?
I always thought it was like Morrison's, but
that's not
I
even
don't
on the
think
fucking
so.
list,
oh, wow.
to be honest.
Okay.
If I'm being niche. Real with you.
Too niche.
Stop thinking with your Morrison's brain right now. I have heard of all of these, aside from the first one, which you already said. So.
Okay. Sainsbury's.
Boom. That's the second one.
2.
Yes.
How many tiers are there?
After Sainsbury, there's 4 more.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Tesco.
Boom. What the fuck? How is this a thing? I don't think you're going to get them after this.
Lidl or Aldi?
It goes Lidl and Aldi, but there was one after Tesco's, and it's called Asda.
Asda.
You got them all in order except for that, though.
Yeah. I forgot about Asda.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so is this true?
Yes,
the British
true.
people are
true.
judged on which supermarket they shop at, and the hierarchy often goes Waitrose, Sainsbury, Tesco, Asda, Lidl, and Aldi at the very bottom.
Yeah.
Why do we have an Aldi?
I don't know. It would confuse me when you did have one.
It's at the bottom of the hierarchy? Why can't we
Lidl
at least have a Tesco?
On a par to me, but well, it's not. It's a class thing. Like the top 2, I would say, like M&S and Waitrose are like very markedly middle class.
That's funny.
And then Sainsbury's and Tesco are.
Do you judge people based on this, or just the British people do?
The British people do.
You're British yourself.
Well, actually, no. I do judge people because if someone tells me that they shop at Waitrose, I'll be like,
off with their head.
You bourgeoisie piece of shit.
Yeah. Off with their fucking head.
Listen,
for that.
I'll go into a Waitrose for a snack. I won't do my shop at a Waitrose.
Is it too expensive? Is it like when
I'll go to a Marks and Sparks to get a fancy meal for like a special occasion. I'm not doing my weekly there.
Is it like when I go to? Is it like doing like a Whole Foods or something? Is it?
Yeah, but it's not like health branded.
It's just nicer.
Yeah.
Why would you? Why would it be nicer if it's not healthier?
It's more expensive.
Yeah. Okay. Why would it be more expensive if it's not like a Sprouts or something?
I don't know. It just is. I don't know. It just is. Those two are very middle class, and then Sainsbury's and Tesco are what I would call like the normal range, because you got Tesco Finest if you want to go a bit fancy, and you've also got Tesco Value if you want to go really fucking not fancy at all. And then Asda is like bargain supermarket, and Lidl and Aldi are like bargain.
So then why do we have an Aldi? Aldi is what I called it.
I don't know.
Huh.
Yeah.
Should we shop at Aldi right now?
It's very cheap there, but they don't do any they don't have any brands. They have their own brands.
That's what I'm literally opening
Instacart
right now to look at their Aldi.
Yeah, you won't find like a brand thing there. It's all made by them.
They'll do
but some of it's good. The vegan stuff they do is good.
I just search Aldi at Walmart, and that's where I'm at right now. I do know that to be true, because every time I'm like looking for a particular thing, like I'll hear some of the vegan stuff they won't do brands, huh? Bitch and sauce right at Aldi.
Interesting. Well, maybe it's different.
But I will see like Aldi like vegan cheese and stuff, and people are like, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah. So yeah, I was gonna be like, no, I don't judge people for where they shop, but I do, but upwards.
In the other direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at a bunch of Aldi brand stuff here. It's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. Next one.
Yeah.
We're gonna get through a good four of these, and then we're like, holy shit, we're done. 2.
Yeah.
You may hear a British person ask for tomato ketchup as opposed to onion ketchup. What does that mean?
What the fuck is onion ketchup?
Maybe they're just trying to be clever there, like as opposed to onion ketchup or something. But do British people say, I'll have some tomato ketchup?
No, but we do call it tomato sauce.
Sauce?
Yeah.
You just want
Give me the tomato sauce.
Huh. That's so...
I've never heard someone say tomato ketchup, because ketchup is tomato sauce, but we all say tomato sauce.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wrong. 3, getting pissed means drunk, but it can also mean angered.
Angry, yeah.
Well, I knew that.
Yeah.
I guess I do have a British wife. But I've also seen...
Well, I knew that.
Well, I've seen...
Peep Show.
The In-Betweeners. Yeah. So I guess that's also why. In restaurants, British people always insist on sitting by the window despite the views, even if it's pouring, pissing, down
another use of piss.
The rain, and in the middle of a busy car park. They'll always insist on sitting by the window.
The window's seen as the good seat. Yeah.
At a restaurant?
Yeah.
Why?
Next to the light, I guess.
There's no light.
Have a look.
There's no lights on in the thing.
Why you get natural light?
What if it's nighttime?
People like a window seat.
What if it's nighttime?
I don't know.
These are boring. If you don't ask your British colleagues if they would like a cup of tea or coffee when you go to make yours, then you instantly get the stink eye.
Yeah, you're a dick.
Yeah,
for sure.
I've heard this, that you, even when there's like you have like a plumber or something over.
Oh yeah.
You gotta offer them a tea.
Yes.
You have to offer them a cuppa.
If there was a work person at my house, like a construction, someone fixing something, and I would fear not giving them a cup of tea, because I'd think they were gonna like
mess up the pipes and stuff. Yeah.
Overcharge me or something.
You told me the most flattering thing while you were in Ireland with your mom, and that she made you a tea. Your mom,
shut your ears.
Your mother made you a tea, and you texted me on the sly. You went under the table, and you texted me, and you were like, "Listen here, you little punk. I miss your teas." There, I said it. I miss the way that you make tea.
It's true.
I make it with love. Every time I make you, this hasn't changed. Every time I make you tea, and this is an insecurity of mine, every time that I make you tea,
Yeah.
even to this day, after how long I've known you and how long we were fucking casually seeing each other, then dating, then married, and the whole thing.
Skipped a step there, but yeah.
What is it? Casually? Oh, engaged?
Yeah.
Who cares? That's still dating. I'm still dating you. We're still dating.
Yeah.
You're my girlfriend wife.
That's true.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Even after all that time, every time I make your tea now, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'm not just like, done.
Yeah.
Every time, I'm still just like squeezing it between the thing and being like, is that dark enough? Is that dark? How long it been? How long it been? Good. And I always add just a little bit, not a lot, just a tad, just a little hit of extra sugar than you would add. Because I'm making, that's the love there. It's just a little bit, just a tiny bit of extra sugar, and then making sure that it needs to be strong and milky. It cannot be watery.
That's the key.
It needs to be strong and milky.
And to be honest, that's what my mom didn't do good.
She didn't wait long enough? It was too watery? Was it too watery?
Yeah, well, the thing is that in my family, I've noticed, because we make tea like probably 10 times a day.
Right.
You're not paying attention, you're just like going through the motions, and especially if you're kind of stressed or something, you're like, I'm not waiting a minute for it to steep, just hit it around, yeah, it's done.
Not me.
You know, so
every one I make, it has to just be
that good deep flavor.
I've remade your teas before because it didn't look right. I've remade your teas because I'm just like, nah. Yeah. To be honest, this is not. What am I? You
didn't put the love in it, and I'm like, you know what? You're right. I didn't. And I put self-loathing into this one.
What if? Yeah, there's a bunch of like weird cheating in this one. What if? Because I'm thinking, oh no, you wasted tea, and I'm like, is it waste? I feel like making it bad is wasting tea.
Yeah,
I think that's wasting tea. Is making it poorly, and then how much like financially am I wasting? We buy these things in like 200 bags at a time.
Yeah, you know,
and at home you're drinking fucking 10 of them. You know, I'll toss one away and just be like, nope, it wasn't good enough. What did I waste? I wasted this much fucking water.
Yeah.
And 2 fucking teaspoons of sugar. You know, wasted a total of 4 cents.
But yeah, it's true. I had to like untrain myself from like whenever I put the kettle on being like, does anyone want anything? Because I know you don't want it. But I still want to be like, do you want anything? Even though you've literally never said yes.
Yeah.
Ever.
I never will.
Sometimes Johnny will have one.
Yeah,
very occasionally.
Occasionally we'll have people over and they're just like, yeah, I'll try it. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
A British tea.
I'll do it. I'll say it if people are over, because it's still my British habit to be like, offer people a tea.
And then they say yes and we're like, all right, I guess. Now Billy has to make you a fucking tea.
No, I like doing it.
I like when we have people over and they're just like, a British? Fuck it. Yeah, I'll have a British. Hey, just make it how you make it. Hey, just make it. Hey, make it however. It's like I'm on vacation now. Yeah, I'm in London. There we go. I'm on London. Yeah. Say it. Say it. Say Harry Potter in the way that I like. Say it.
Say Wingardium Leviosa.
I start floating around. God, I love
her.
Rowling.
Miss Rowling?
Yeah, Miss JK.
Ew.
I like Rowling.
For legal reasons, this is a joke.
Yeah. That's a good joke. I like Rowling, and then you say JK. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good joke, I think. I think it's a pretty good joke. I'm just picking random ones at this point that are short.
Okay.
10. Don't have to tell you the number. The roads are small and the cars are often smaller.
Yes.
Nothing to say there. That's just so boring.
No, but I mean, we just say it the other way around. People are like, oh my God, how's America? I hear everything's bigger over there. And I'm like, to be fair, yes. Bigger road, bigger car, bigger burger.
Bigger burger.
Bigger burger. Yeah.
Here we go. What do you call... I'm just going to turn this into a quiz. Band-Aids.
Plasters.
Boom. Q-tips?
Cotton buds.
Cotton buds? Yeah, that's what it says. Parking lots.
Car parks.
Car parks.
Yeah.
Very good. And it's rare to find one that is free, especially at hospitals.
Yeah, hospitals always charge. They gotta make their money somehow. We're not charging for medical things. We gotta charge for the car park.
Nurses don't wear scrubs. You'll often just see them in the traditional uniform. It's still a dress for women.
Oh, yeah.
But they don't wear scrubs.
Sometimes they do. It depends what kind of nurse they are, I think. But no, they'll wear like the little dress with a collar and a watch on it and stuff. Yeah.
Here's one I like. The British people do not make small talk with strangers, and they would never strike up conversation with someone on public transit.
It's fucking true. And you know what? When I was going through the airport to get on my flight to America, someone struck up a conversation with me. And it wasn't American.
Yeah.
And was there anyone else on the whole fucking bus talking? No. Mortifying.
They could tell that they could with you. That they're like, this person will know. Do you like that? Do you prefer that?
To be talked to?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
To be talked to on public transit. Yeah, I think it's cool. Hey, maybe... Sorry, this is probably going to come off wrong, but if you just smiled a little, would it kill you to just smile a little and talk to the strange man who wants to chat it up with you? The first time your mom was in the country and I met her and stuff, we were doing like an Instacart shop or something, and the guy came to the door and he dropped everything off, and I don't know what the fuck I said to him.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh yeah, blah, 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 and he's like, blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, we're laughing about something, and I carry everything in. Hey man, thank you so much. Blah blah blah. And very short interaction.
Yeah.
That I'll have with anybody if I walk by them when I'm on a walk.
Yeah.
And I remember you told me that your mom was like, "Oh, does Mitch know that guy?"
Yeah, are they friends?
Yeah, are they friends?
It's
a perfect stranger. It's a perfect stranger. He'll never see him again.
No, I chat to the people who deliver my shopping.
Huh.
Yeah.
Like instead of a tip?
Yeah.
No.
We don't have really much tipping culture.
You don't tip the delivery person? The person delivering, going out of their way to take it to your home?
Well, no, because we don't have an Instacart. I'm ordering it like from Sainsbury's, and it's a Sainsbury's driver coming and giving me a box of Sainsbury's.
But would they be weirded out if you were like, here's $15?
If it was near Christmas time.
Okay.
I don't think they'd be weirded out. They'd be like, "Thank you." If I'm ordering takeout,
if there's takeout, then then you're tipping.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. But we don't have the same kind of tipping culture. No, we don't tip most people.
We do here.
It's only very certain times that you do.
I totally understand and totally agree with the people who are just like, if we paid our workers more. I agree. Being from like a tipping culture, I tip. I definitely tip.
Sure. I tip over here.
Yeah. I tip.
Yeah.
I try and do it very well, and I'm really appreciative. All those the years that I was like really aggressively agoraphobic and stuff, and then like moving to a place that like actually can get things like delivered.
Yeah.
And so these people are like, I saw it as like they're going to the grocery store for me.
Yeah.
Or dropping off my food.
You're like, what a huge favor. Yeah.
Yeah. So
whereas I'm like, it's the Sainsbury's man's job to take the Sainsbury's to the people who want Sainsbury's. Yeah.
Restaurants and stuff like it's I think it's so fucking weird when people are from here. I get it when it's like when it's like a completely different thing somewhere else. When you're from here, there's such a tipping culture, you know, here. And when people just choose not to do it, and they're just like, well, but like that is part of the cost of going out. It's almost like a tax, you know?
Right. Which also confuses me because we don't have. If you go to the shops in England and something says that it's like £5, you go to the till and you check out and it's £5.
I couldn't imagine that.
That's how much it costs. It doesn't randomly add another $1. Like, as I'm going through my shopping, like sometimes I go and I've got an extremely tight budget. I'm like, I literally only have this £20 note, and I'm adding it up as I go along.
It's pretty confusing, yeah.
And I can't do that here because I'm adding it up, and then at the end it's like, surprise, extra $10. I'm like, what the fuck? We don't have the tax thing. We don't usually have a tipping thing apart from, again, certain environments. When my mum was here, we went to the nail salon, which I do not usually do because I'm not a nail salon type of person.
No.
But my mum wanted to go get pedicures. So I went with her to do that as a fun thing. And I was paying. And I went and I was like, okay, the thing is $40. And then we're both going to have to tip $10. So that will be 80 plus 10 is 100. And she was like, well, where's that extra 20 coming from? And I was like,
Yeah.
the tip. And she's like, why are we tipping them? I was like, what?
You gotta.
And I was like, you have to.
It's part of what they get paid.
And yeah, and she was like, why don't they just make it $50? Why is it $40 and then you've got to be like, but I know it's 50, wink wink. Why don't they just make it 50? I'm like, I don't know, it's just how it works.
I almost prefer it to be a tip, to be honest. It's almost like I did a little extra, you know. I almost prefer it. I almost prefer
you feel
it.
Good.
Yeah, if I'm always just considering like it's going to be that plus the tip.
Yeah.
Some people tip very little, you know.
Yeah.
And there's also that weird type, like, I also don't agree that, like, going out should be only for the people who can afford it. So I don't totally agree with the people who are just like, then it seems you can't afford to go to the restaurant, right? But then it's weird. It's almost just like you're just, you know, pinning poor people against each other, you know? It's just weird.
Exactly.
Just be like, no, you can't afford to eat. I think that any tip is better than, I guess, the people that work in food like would disagree. If you racked up a big bill and you only tipped $1, that's just insulting, you know? Really, so not anything is worse than nothing. Some things are insulting. But I don't know. It's a complicated thing, but I do like tipping. I don't love that we have to, or that they pay these people so little that they rely on the tip, but the current infrastructure we have, they do. Yeah. So I always consider that. Yeah.
But no, we don't do much tipping, which I'm sure is a thing in that list, and we don't do. But I'll talk to people when they deliver my stuff to my door, because I'm not, someone comes to my door, I'm gonna be like, "What's up?" You know. Yeah. But on public transport, no, don't talk to me. No, you know. It's not a fun thing. It's the commute, you know.
Would you agree that like
it's not that I even hate the conversations. Like usually people are nice and complimentary, although a lot of the time it's men, and I'm like, what's your goal here? You know?
Yeah, it's different for me, obviously.
Yeah,
I'm a monster, and no one would ever lay their finger on me purposely unless we bump into each other. Yeah. Would you agree though that like in our experiences, like actually being out of the house and doing it, like I always just like people always end up talking to me kind of a lot, you know?
Yeah, you're a very talkative person though. Very approachable. I think.
I like it. Yeah, I give off that energy where I'm like, I'd like a distraction, please, and people would lean into that.
I try my absolute best to give off the energy of like, don't talk to me, and it doesn't work because I'm 5 foot,
beautiful eyes,
and I've got big beautiful eyes.
I think it's that. I think it's you're this tall and you have these big gumball eyes. Yeah.
But no, not on public transport. No.
Give me another one.
Give me another one.
Can you believe we're like 10 minutes away from being done?
That's funny.
Yeah. We're talking about a whole lot.
Damn, we got 90 more of these to go.
Shit. Occasions and get-togethers can sometimes drag on and end awkwardly because no one likes to make an excuse to leave. Is that a thing? That's a thing? Sometimes. They'll just drag on longer than they should have because no one wants to be like, all right, I'm out of here.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, but it's not that I don't notice when I'm in England that things drag on. I don't notice that, but I do notice when I'm here that things will end abruptly.
Yeah, people would just be like, peace.
Yeah, people were just like, well, time to get going now. Goodbye. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Rude. Not rude.
That's not rude.
I don't think
that's the rude. Best way to do it. That's the best way to do it. Because you don't want to overstay your welcome or anything like that. But I always want people to stay as long as possible. I do. I'm always just like, whenever someone's, I should get going. And I'm like, you can stay a week at my house. And I would not fucking care. I just wouldn't care.
That's not true. Because sometimes you say that and then they do, and you're like, man, this person won't leave my house.
That's not true. But I'm saying within a week, though. Within like a week or anything like I'm usually pretty fucking cool about that type of stuff. Yeah. Sometimes you and Brooke will roll your eyes, but much quicker than me, though. I have way more tolerance to it. Yeah. I'm always like, great having you, bro. Yeah. I don't care. I like it. But I also like didn't leave my house for 10 years and saw nobody.
Yeah.
So like anytime anyone's near me, I'm just like, this is fun.
Yeah.
This is funny. We're just sitting here. This is a good time. We're having a good time right now. And I don't want you to go.
Oh.
But yeah, people will just like be like, gotta go. Bye.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I just got a call. I'm gonna leave. Or they'll come over with you. Like they'll just chill until as long as they can, and then they'll be like, I gotta go do this thing. Bye.
Yeah.
Do people pop in very often in the UK?
I don't want to generalize and say in the UK. In London, not really. Though it depends. I don't know. In Ireland, yes, all the time, to an annoying extent.
Like our old neighbors at the last place. We just go to each other's fucking house, you know? They'll just be like, I'll just be like, what are you doing? And they're like, nothing. And I'll just walk through their front door.
Yeah, but you also had like really, really cool neighbors.
Okay, but here as well, like Thor and Ayla, which are, again, really, really cool neighbors.
Yeah.
But like,
we've been blessed with cool neighbors.
We'll just be like, hey, we're on a walk. We're outside your house. I'm like, get in here.
Yeah.
Like, no warning. Would you prefer a warning?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I don't care.
Yeah, I know care. You don't.
Yeah, it's really cool of me.
But you also don't really have any social anxiety, and your hair always looks good. So.
Damn.
Yeah. I am
stricken with social anxiety.
Yes.
You're sickened by it.
Yeah.
You were made sick by this thing.
You have many, many more anxieties and panic triggers than I do.
But social anxiety is not one of them.
Is not one of them.
I can meet
my big, huge one.
That's so funny. Yeah, I can meet perfect fucking strangers, anything like that. I'm never like nervous or anything. I'm like, hey, what's up?
No, I like unless I'm close enough with them to comfortably feel like I won't be judged for, I don't know, looking however I look and the house being however it is. Then generally I want to like clean myself up, tidy the place up a little bit. Yeah.
I feel like the house is mostly like
make sure I
pretty...
don't like stink.
Yeah. You are kind of a stinker sometimes.
Yeah.
I think it's funny though. I'll just like run upstairs and be like, give me 2 seconds, and because I was like recording or something and just like screaming into a microphone.
Yeah.
So I literally am just so sweaty.
Yeah.
And I'm like, before anyone hugs me, let me just do a quick, and then I run downstairs. Hey, what's up? Blah, blah.
I gotta like go and do like affirmations in the mirror.
Yeah. So one of my favorite things that you do is like, we'll have people over and everything, and I can't stress this enough, is normal and fine.
Yeah.
And it'll be like people we know well, and then Billy will just like
and love. Yeah.
Billy will just like Homer Simpson style, just like fade away into a bush. And I'll be like, where's my wife? And then I'll find you upstairs like on the balcony going and just like sweating profusely. And I'm like, what happened? We've known Hugh for years. Yeah, what and you're just like, do people hate me? And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
To be fair, this is a bit weird and I'm gonna tell them about it.
Dog.
No, I'm just like, you're fine. You're good.
Yeah.
It's cool to, in my life, have like things that I'm actually just like not afraid of. You know? Because there's for all the things that have like consumed my life in such a like debilitating way for years and years. There's also a lot of stuff like Jana has like a super fear of vomiting, or just vomit and stuff like that. But emetophobia is like one of the most common phobias in the world. Like it's very, very, very common, and like not a perfect stranger, but like Brooke could like puke on me, and I'd just be like, ha. You know, I really wouldn't care. She was like puking before she left last time. She was so nervous for the flight, and I was holding her hair back, going, "I'm so sorry. This is so gross." And I'm like, "Oh, you know." Literally, it's almost like not even gross to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very neutral about it. I don't like it. I think it's
I'm very neutral about it.
Yeah,
too.
I'm super neutral
about it.
that
way. Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
If only you could handle it when someone we've known for 7 years is over for dinner.
Yeah, asks me a question.
Yeah, asks you how you've been. Yeah.
Yeah.
How's the photos been? And you stand up all at once and the table bumps. And you're, excuse me. And then you leave somewhere. Yeah. Everyone's silverware. Oh my god.
A really funny thing happened yesterday when our very cool neighbors Thor and Ayla came over. And it happened right as soon as they got there, and I had to try my absolute fucking best to be like, this isn't gonna derail my whole afternoon. I'm not gonna go upstairs and cry about this, and I'm gonna be normal. Because it was a normal mistake to make, though it is very, very funny.
What is it?
And I had to just, in my head, I had to just be like, I had to be like, no one noticed it. No one noticed it. Nobody noticed it. But if they did, then it's funny. And it's not the end of the world. And actually, it's very funny. And it is very funny.
What?
It happened literally as soon as they got here to like spend the afternoon. Ayla gave me a huge hug and was like, oh my god, you're back, I missed you so much, and gave me like such a nice hug. And I was so like overcome with gratefulness that this like really sweet person missed me, that I hugged her back, and I was like, she was like, I missed you, and I said, I love you too.
Oh, maybe we should have Thor and Ayla on the show. We could dissect that a little bit. That's really funny. That's really cool. That's actually really cool. Hey, I think that's really cool. You're lucky I didn't hear that. I'd have been like, oh, did anyone hear that? Oh shit, someone grab a camera. I don't know what's going to happen right now, but it's going to be very hot.
You're like, either Billy's going to cry or they're going to kiss.
Yeah. Someone get the fucking camera. For the love of God, don't make it a VHS camera. Somebody grab an actual HD camera around here. That's really funny.
Yeah,
that's
but
super funny.
I had to try my absolute best to just be like, all right, don't go upstairs and cry because you said the wrong thing. Yeah.
That's good.
But to be fair, I do love her. She's an angel.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Why not? If that's how you guys start saying it, that's how you start saying it. There's nothing wrong with that, you know? There's nothing wrong with an embrace that lasts a little too long.
Oh my god. Okay.
Just you and that stranger on the bus that started up a convo with you. Why not? Hey, it's cold on this train, you know?
Yeah.
Why don't we just
stay a little longer?
Missing all your stops, just hugging a man. Going all the way down to San Diego because you don't want to let go. Whoa.
Yeah.
Very laid back episode we just had.
Yeah.
Are we done?
Give me one more.
All right.
Give me one more. Before we go. I'm considering this like a sorry, I spoke over you. I'm considering this oh my god. I'm considering this episode us kind of easing back into
the idea of podcasting.
Yes, back into podcasting mode. We're having a little laid back one. We're having a little hello, we're on camera, you know.
I don't want to acknowledge the damn cam, to be honest.
Yeah. And also we've got to fucking fix all our presets and stuff, so like, yeah. Nice low stakes to be like, is this thing still on? As in the podcast? Is the podcast still on?
I really appreciate the people like in the Discord who like actually miss that the podcast went away though. Yeah. They're just like, where is it?
It's cute. Mm-hmm.
You fucking dorks, get a life. Pick a number 1 out of, and don't pick a somewhere right at the beginning because we've probably already done it, but 1 out of 96.
73.
Damn. You gotta answer this one. I got him. No matter what it is. No matter what it is. 73?
Yeah.
Who did I see you texting when you got back from England? Who was that in your phone?
Oh, the man from the bus.
Yeah, the man from the bus.
The American man from the bus.
His number was saved as Pizza Hut. But it was like a dick pic. 73. VAT. This is boring. Why did this one? It's about taxes.
Boring as hell. Okay.
Is already included in your purchase.
69.
So if something is 99 cents, it's simply that. What was the 69 shit you were saying?
Give me 69.
Oh, okay.
I want a good one.
The date is the opposite way around.
Oh my god.
Month,
what the fuck? That's not a cultural thing.
I feel like I could write for HuffPost. Nothing against Kevin Bacon.
Find a good one.
Okay. This is a good one. 67 is good.
Okay.
It's food related.
Okay.
Where did you go out to dinner with that guy?
Pizza Hut. Next question.
Answering. We got pizza. We started talking.
We have Pizza Hut in England.
I know.
Oh.
I know that. 67. Sweet corn, tuna, and mayo are just some of the toppings you'll find on a jacket potato.
Yeah.
You told me that, and it's one of the grossest things I've ever heard. And let's put a picture of it right here.
It's one of the best things you'll ever eat.
Ew.
It is.
Imagine a hot baked potato. What can I add to that? Tuna and mayo, tuna salad.
Yeah.
Tuna salad.
Sorry,
on
it's but all right, let's just get quickly to the point that Americans think a salad is when you put mayonnaise on something.
Sometimes.
So
potato salad, pasta salad, tuna salad.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah. Just think before you speak.
Make it go away?
Yep. So, tuna salad.
Okay, but I'm saying it's something that you eat cold and has mayonnaise on it. Something you eat cold and has mayonnaise on it, and you'll put it in a hot baked potato.
Potato's warm. It's not hot. Yeah.
Ever heard of hot potato? You don't think potatoes are hot?
Yeah, but you cut it open and you've mashed it up by that point.
You mash the tuna in it?
No, you mash the potato with like butter and stuff. And
then you add tuna.
Yeah.
In it? It just sounds so fucking gross.
It's not gross. It's good. I think that you would really like it if we did like the chickpea vegan tuna.
No, because here's the thing. Like, there's like certain stuff. Now that I'm eating more, and I'm continuing to gain weight, by the way, I've gained almost like 20 pounds at this point. Yeah, and I want to gain like a lot more. Because like, what sucks too is that like I'll meet people and they're like, I don't really see a difference that much. And I was like, you have to see me naked first of all. I was so goddamn underweight. I was always like layering up so you don't notice that I was almost passing out every time you saw me. So I'm walking around in my little H&Ms. Every day I'll do a little spin. Every day I'll look at my tummy and I'll do a little spin and I'll look at my ass. Yeah. And I'll just be like, boom, bam.
Which you've never had before.
Never had it. I always thought I was like...
genetically without an ass.
Yes. Yeah. I always thought.
I thought that too.
Genetically, that can't happen.
Yeah.
And I'm still pretty fucking underweight. And it's just showing up out of nowhere, isn't it? It's just showing up.
Yeah.
Isn't it cute?
You got a little butt.
I got a little butt.
It's very cute.
It's really cute.
Get it out. Go on, get it out. Get
For
it
the people
out.
Listening on this show, put a picture of it right there. Oh, shit. It's huge. Oh, my God. It's just a Photoshop picture of my huge ass. That's funny. What was I saying?
Mitchell BBL Welling.
Yeah. So funny. Oh, right. So, but I'll eat a bunch of...
You don't want to eat a potato with a chickpea is what you're going to tell me.
Yes, because there's still like certain stuff like Brooke will be over and it's like, oh my God, like you can have a bunch of food now. But there's still a bunch of food that like not a bunch, just still like food that didn't carry over that I could always eat but didn't like eating then and still don't like eating now. Like... I know I wouldn't like mixing a chickpea and a potato. It's too starchy. Okay. Too much starch.
What if we got the vegan tuna?
I just don't want it. But I'll try it. But
would you try it if I made it for myself?
I think it would be legitimately like I'm imagining the flavors in my head right now and I think it would be legitimately gross.
You also don't like the idea of beans on potato though.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't.
So what the fuck do you want on a potato? Nothing.
No, not nothing. On a potato.
Boring.
No, check the just classic cheese, sour cream.
That's nothing.
That's not nothing.
That's a seasoning.
Well, you have
That's a seasoning.
That's
not a topping.
But we don't have the jacket potato as its own like meal. You know, that's on the side of something else that has protein and stuff on it.
It is the meal.
That's disgusting to me.
No, it's good.
It is. It's gross when the meal is tuna.
What? No, the meal is potato and then the tuna is the topping. It's like when you have something on toast.
What did you just call my thing? Was a condiment or something? When I was like cheese and... No, look, if you just do butter.
Yeah.
I'm saying the most boring shit in the world, but like butter, cheese,
we do butter and...
sour cream.
Yeah, and then you put the rest of the meal on top of that.
No, I want the whole meal. Look, if I were to take like... what I would normally add to that, which I would do like Beyond Beef or something like that on the side or something, or some type of like vegan protein, right? If I added that on top, delicious, perfect. I just want to make sure it's not cold, wet tuna. That's what I'm saying.
So you will have a protein on top of it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
But that protein can't be beans or tuna or chickpeas.
No. The tuna is gross.
Having just beef on top of a potato is gross.
Just beef?
Yeah.
First of all, it's not it's beyond beef
it's
or
beyond
something.
Beef,
but it's seasoned. It's seasoned. It's seasoned. You know how I season it, baby. You know how I season it.
I
know how I season it. Okay, salt, pepper, onion powder.
That's not a meal. That's just two things on top of each other.
But yours is a fucking meal?
Yeah.
Why?
That's just two ingredients.
I'm gonna try and stay as calm as I can.
And just putting it like it. You make the tuna salad.
Yes.
You make the tuna and the mayonnaise and the sweet corn and the flavorings, and then you
add that to the thing.
And you have the. Yeah, and you put all, yeah.
So now imagine, if you can, listeners, my baked potato.
Yeah.
Which I make a great baked potato, by the way.
You make an okay one.
I make a great baked potato.
Yeah,
Boom.
know you do.
It's big. And then you slit it. And then it's already seasoned on the outside, first of all.
Yeah.
Because I like to season mine on the outside. Garlic powder.
Yeah.
Salt, what have you.
Mm-hmm.
Cut it open.
Yeah.
Get it open.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's beautiful.
A beautiful, huge butt.
Yeah, like this beautiful, huge ass of mine.
Yes.
Boom. Butter. Salt and pepper, right? Mix it up. Mix it all together.
Yeah,
we have the base. We have the base. I'm also adding cheese.
Yeah.
Right?
You can do that.
To the top of that, I'm also adding sour cream.
Okay.
I'm also adding like chives, whatever. Before I add the sour cream, after the cheese,
okay,
I season separately. Separately, I'm cooking the Beyond beef.
Okay.
Seasoning that as well, how I want it.
Yeah.
Right? Adding that on top of the baked potato.
Okay.
Piling over it, spilling over. Then to that, I'm also adding sour cream, and then to that, I'm also adding chives on top. You're telling me that is less of a meal than having your tuna salad on top of a baked potato?
Here's the problem with the beef
I'm saying it's the exact amount of a meal.
Here's the problem with the beef. It's dry.
Isn't it? What's this?
Not. You cooked it dry.
When you're adding the butter,
it needs to be wet.
No. The meal you're describing right now is too wet.
Okay, no.
It's too fucking wet.
Stuff that goes on top of a jacket potato. Melted cheese, if you're just being really, like, that's very basic.
Butter as well, though. That makes it wet.
Yeah, but that's...
butter moistens it up.
That's just base of the potato. I'm talking stuff you put on top of the potato.
For sure.
You can put, like, a lot of cheese on it.
Makes it more wet. And sour cream helps so much.
Yeah, but then it's done. If that's your side potato, then that's your side potato.
Okay.
But I'm saying stuff that goes on top of the potato. There's no sour cream or cheese on that, on this now. Because this is a main potato.
Okay.
Baked beans.
Gross.
Wet. Tuna mayo.
Wet.
Sweet corn. Wet. Chili.
Chili's fine.
Chili con carne.
Chili's fine.
Wet.
Chili's
fine.
Chili's fine.
It's not too wet.
That's not that it's not too wet, but I'm saying the way that chili is wet is different than the way that tuna salad is wet.
It's not. It's the same amount of wet.
No, it's not. One's pasty cold. One's pasty and cold. One's pasty and cold and gross and tuna. One's fish.
It's not fish when I make it, though.
Okay, one's trying to be fish.
Yeah.
The tuna police calling. Is it midnight? Is it midnight?
Yes.
This is been all space in between. My name is Mitch.
My name is Billie. Thank you for listening to our little comeback webisode. We'll be back next week. We'll be actually answering some questions next week.
Yeah, actual questions. If you guys want to, please ask questions.
Send us some because we're back now and reading our emails.
Sound?
And I know. I'm sorry. We're back now and we're reading our emails. And
we want some fresh ones.
We want some fresh ones. Please send us some emails. Our email address is
all the space in between @gmail.com. If you like this episode, I think a lot of our emails this week were like, whoa, we got a lot. And it was just from people like leaving comments about the podcast because you can do that on Spotify now. Mm-hmm. And we've approved of some of them, but we got to like keep doing it. Is there like an auto approve thing?
Boring as hell approving things.
I guess I'll do that before bed tonight or something like that. But maybe it helps the show. Maybe it helps the show.
Maybe.
So thank you for the people doing that. That rules. I guess continue doing that. But if you like the episode and you think other people might like the episode as well, tell them where to find the episode. Our episodes are on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts, and you just search all the space in between all those places. But if you want to just send them to one location where they could just like look at the YouTube videos or just click the links to go to the other places, we do have a website, and our website is
allthespaceinbetween.com.
Tuna salad is not wet in the same way that like a chili is wet. It's not. It's not even close to that.
It is.
It's not wet in the same way. That's like saying, I'm going to run you an ice cold bath soon and just be like, no, it's wet in the same way that a nice warm shower is wet.
But you're talking about temperature, not wetness.
It's still wetter. It's still gross. It's still, yes, it's wet. Not. Yeah, because one is thick and one of them just oily and mayo-y and all that. And it's not. And chili is not that. It's not that. I'm putting my foot down about this. It's not when you
what about the beans? That isn't mayo or oil.
Huh?
That's beans.
Yeah. So I'm not saying. Look, I'm saying strictly the tuna salad.
Yeah.
The beans are another thing. The beans like chili. Those are wet in the same way.
Okay.
Tuna salad wet in a different way. It is. It's wet in a different way. It is.
I think you just mean it's cold, and I think you don't know the difference between wet and cold.
All right. New episodes every Monday. Thank you guys so much for listening.
Goodbye.
Bye. All right, ready? 1, 2.